my God. Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike. He's Jay. And
hi, I'm wearing a t-shirt.
It's weird, isn't it?
I know.
It feel
I don't
weird
know
in your ass?
I don't know what's happening right now, but Cyrus respected me, so fuck you. 13
This
Ghost
is Punk
reference.
Jay. It's Punk Rock Jay.
I'm gonna go out later on and I'm gonna totally fucking graffiti a building.
So the Oscars are happening. And if you want my opinion on the Oscars, I think the Oscars is something I only watch because it's a show about movies, but I could really give a fuck less about their opinions on stuff. This is our ranking, my ranking, of all the new horror movies of 2017.
Okay.
So, Jay, you haven't seen as many as I have. You haven't seen some of these in there. You have seen some of them. So it's going to be more Jay breaking down my fucking opinion.
Breaking bad.
Which is what you do anyway, so it's okay.
I think that what you should do right now, I think you should start from the bottom.
That's what I'm going to do.
Good. Okay. We'll
Started from the bottom, and now we're here.
Good for you. Who sang that song?
Still on the bottom.
Oh.
The worst horror movie I saw in 2017 was one called Awakening the Zodiac.
Well, why would you ever do that?
Jesus Lord.
There was one time.
This was just this movie.
You said Jesus Lord. Yeah, it's bad times.
It was a good idea. Like, it was a good idea, but it was just complete shit. And then they had the when they eventually unravel who the Zodiac. He finds like a canister tin. I can barely remember it. And then they
What's
track
in the tin?
They find
Water?
the Zodiac killer alive today, and he's
Oh.
just some like redneck like in the trees smoking cigarettes.
He's a bullshit liar.
It's garbage.
He's
juice.
like a guy that sits on Cracker Barrels, like fucking rocking stools. Like, sometime I killed some people back in the 1970s.
These hands are deadly weapons.
Don't watch yourself.
Watch yourself. So that was the last one for me. Next one, you did see this one. Number 32 on the list is Leatherface.
Wow, guys, you know what? We ate a lot of crow for that because when we saw the trailer for it, we thought Leatherface was gonna like kind of reinvent the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and move on from there. Now I know there are some fans of Leatherface. I don't know who you are, and good for you remaining in the witness protection program. But I just personally thought it was cheap, it was easy. And look, I don't need to feel bad for my serial killer.
Death Note is number 31 on the list for me.
Okay.
Imagine being able to be magically whisked away to Delaware. Hi, I'm in Delaware.
After Death Note, number 30, I have Rings.
Rings.
That
Yes,
gets you deep into the night.
I don't want it. I don't want it back.
It scares some Jim.
I was really gonna tell Michael, like, I'm sick. I have flu B. I can't go. I can't go. You're gone.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. I really. Well, what? When you start making fun of the movie because of the fucking poor decisions and what they're going and the direction they're going, especially when you have the cult leadership thing involved, you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
From the Bazinga show?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so obviously people should have subscribed to G4. I mean, on paper, it kind of sounds cool. Like, you gotta do something different. But overall, it's a fucking flat failure, and fuck you for making it.
Number 29 comes another sort of remake, sequelish sort of deal, Jigsaw. That was disappointing as
Cool
fuck.
beans.
Yeah, that was just like a, okay.
What do you have for me?
Okay.
What's your tricks?
It was like a bad expansion pack on the Saw series. Like,
yeah, it was like Borat coming. It was like, are these trousers for sale, Gypsy?
it's like, what?
What is your second angle?
It's like, why? It's bad.
Look, they even brought back Tobin Bell, which I love Tobin Bell.
wasted him.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. At that point, like, Tobin Bell, stop. Just stop.
I put the next one, number 28, as Wish Upon. And Wish Upon is bad, but I put it above these other movies because it's kind of fun in its bad way. Like, this movie could have came out.
Did I see that?
It was the one with the fucking. It wasn't.
Oh my fuck!
The Divot box. It wasn't a Divot box, but the Divot box.
I got this Rubik's cube from the flea market.
Ryan Phillippe was the dad, and he like was digging in trash cans.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was actually like it was a decent movie to go laugh at. It felt like an Urban Legend sequel. Like, it felt like one of those teen movies that could have came out in the 90s, and I appreciate that about it. But it was still a fucking shitty movie.
It's like, hey, I found this in the trash for you. I still love you.
Talking about bad movies that I actually enjoyed watching, number 27, The Bye Bye Man. That was the first movie we saw in 2017.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know about enjoying it. It was dumb as fuck. Like, that was the dumbest shit.
It was funny.
How did you kill him?
I don't remember. I just remember his name was written on a fucking desk door and then like threw the desk in the woods. Number 26, The Dark Tower.
That's weird that you put that on a horror list because...
Well, it's Stephen King. It's got the elements. You know,
It's possible.
Why not? Why not, Jim?
Well, I don't know, because we're wild and crazy kids. Hey, dude.
Truth or dare?
So,
Eureka's Castle.
oh my god.
Dude
Marty's Adventures. Yeah, Magic School Bus. The Dark Tower with Stephen King.
It was like
Phenomenal book.
Bleh.
The book is amazing. Yeah, and I really did think they were gonna throw some kind of horror part into it, but really they didn't. They wanted to keep it more action-y and not really showcase the horror part of it. But the horror part of it is very significant in the book. The books are amazing.
But Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba in a Stephen King movie, fuck yeah. But it was just like Speed 3.
You know what? Every time I saw fucking Matthew McConaughey, I wanted to drive a Lincoln.
Number 25 barely comes above that. I put A Cure for Wellness above that just because A Cure for Wellness.
Oh God,
it was long and arduous as fuck, and the end got really dumb. But Gore Verbinski made a beautiful fucking movie up until the end when the Pirates of the Caribbean CGI broke apart. But a lot of it looked good and had a good feel to it.
It's like
it just wasn't. It was just like
fuck. It's kind of like if somebody painted a great picture and then just farted on it and you had to smell it while you were looking at it.
That's basically it. It's a nice painting that smells like a fart.
It smells like a fart.
that's the greatest Ryan Reynolds word of all time. Number 24, I don't think you saw this one. Life. Two of my favorite actors of all time. Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal in a movie, in space, in a horror movie. Fucking bring it to me. I like it.
But I don't. The interviews are hilarious.
Yeah.
The interviews with Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm like, well, is that going to be in the movie?
Dude, I'd love to see them in another movie, but this movie, it's not bad by any means. It was really exciting leading up to the days because a lot of people thought this was a prequel. It was a surprise Cloverfield type of prequel to Venom, which would have just bumped it way the fuck up. But it wasn't.
It's a prequel to Venom?
Other than it having Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal in it, this movie had literally nothing new to add to the universe.
Yeah.
It was fine. It wasn't bad, but it was
like
nothing.
It was like if you got switched to a locker in high school. You're like,
that's another locker.
I'm not in like the fucking greatest hallway.
It's another locker.
It's another locker.
It's a nice locker,
but it's not my locker.
But it's a locker.
It's not my locker.
Number 23, we did do a review for this, The Dark Tapes. This was that found footage fucked up one. You remember that?
Oh, what was the...
It says how forgettable it is. It was like a found footage anthology, kind of. You remember that weird, creepy figure next to the hospital bed that was like...
No.
See,
I don't even remember that. I pushed it away.
It's forgettable.
I'm sorry.
It's a found footage anthology that has some really good ideas in it, but none of it ties together good enough for you really to care enough. But I think we gave it like a 7.5. Like, as a watch, it's fine, but...
It's one of those movies that you watch, you forget, and you move on.
Yeah, so, it wanted to be more than it was.
You can't go. You're fired.
Lost a scholarship. You can't go.
What was that movie from?
The Pest.
The Pest, yeah.
You lost a scholarship. Number 22 is Tragedy Girls, which seems really low on this list because the first half of this movie is really fucking entertaining and you like the girls a lot and it's a cool little idea and it's vibrant and it's fun. But as the movie goes on, you end up hating the main character so much that the movie becomes almost unlikable. We just did a review for that not that long ago. Number 21, Annabelle Creation.
It's not... Oh my god, dude. That one is weird because I felt like they were trying to go with like the exorcism of Emily Rose kind of thing. Like they were doing like the barn thing and they were doing like we're in like a fucking like out in the country bumpkin area and this shit really is gonna fuck your bones up and you're like, yeah, I don't care.
This was a sequel to fucking Annabelle, like one of the stupidest fucking shit movies ever. David Sandberg, who did Lights Out, directed this and actually made this a viable movie that was entertaining to watch.
He did a great job with what he had.
He took a hot chunk of poopy and made a watchable movie. Number 20, Better Watch Out. It was a decent movie. It was a fun movie. What made this movie special was the fact that it was a Christmas movie. Because like Christmas horror is a cool little genre to go into.
It's hard to do.
Yeah.
It's hard to fucking do.
The problem with this one was it came out a little bit too close to The Babysitter. Because it was kind of the same Babysitter storyline. And I love what they did with the horror Home Alone elements in it. Number 19, you didn't see this one, A Dark Song.
By Metallica.
Now this one, you don't fucking forget because, dude, this movie's so fucked up.
What's it about?
Okay, here's perfect.
Give it!
I'm ready.
Okay.
Perfect analogy. Like, everyone likes, like, Mario Kart and, like, ATV racing games. But have you ever tried to play one of those genuine, like, Gran Turismo simulation games and you're like, this is just too legit. Like, it's not fun because I don't know how to work it. Like, it's too much. A Dark Song is that version of a witchcraft movie.
So there's racing?
No. My point is that this movie deals with witchcraft, but it deals with it in such a serious fucking way, and it's so slow, and it's legit on every step that there are moments of it that are truly fucking frightening.
Was this a theatrical release?
No, it was like a VOD thing. But by the time you get there, you're so worn out and just tired and just out of it, and then shit gets weird. It's really, really, really good, but you have to really, really, really care about that subject, and it's a chore to fucking.
So you're saying that they add too much into it to really make you care?
Probably one of the best witchcraft movies of all time. Probably one of the hardest to get through movies of all time too. It's very strange. Very strange. So number 18, we did a review for this, The Void.
The Void, I do. It made you appreciate Pink Floyd.
It was fucking just
it was the weirdest fucking thing.
Let's throw it all. Let's put the shit in the garbage bag and slap your mother in the fucking titties with it.
Do I have fucking spikes on my dildo? Absolutely. I bought it on Selling Hustler. And you're like, give it to me, Jim. I mean, it was a weird fucking, I mean, I'm still not sure 100%. I mean, I watched that movie, and we did the review for it, but overall, thinking about it, I'm still not 100% sure on what the fuck they were doing. What's going on?
It was at one point you're in a hospital with a bunch of stragglers, and there's people trying to break in, and there's a cult outside, and there's monsters happening. This movie wanted to be everything. It's one of those jack of all trades, master of none. But that goes to show you, like, I really, really liked The Void, and it's number 18 on my list. And that just goes to say we're in a good time for horror, man. Like, 2016 was a good year for horror. 2017 is a great year for horror. We're getting into some good shit now.
Loves it.
The Void, number 17. I don't know if
I haven't watched it.
You didn't see this?
I haven't watched it. It's in my queue. I haven't watched it.
It's not as entertaining as The Void, but I put it in because it's just a little tighter. 1922. It's a Stephen King version.
Again, you lost your virginity. I mean, I did.
In 1922. It was the Lord's year.
Dusty shit.
But Thomas Jane, one of our favorite fucking actors ever.
Thomas Jane, yeah.
It was a movie that it had that Stephen King fucking creep feel to it. It's nothing super special at any point, but it's a good watch. Number 16, you remember this fucking piece of shit? Hounds of Love.
What was it about again?
It's not a piece of shit. You remember those dudes that captured that girl, or the guy and his wife, they captured the girl, they put her on the bed, and he has the dildo case, and they're putting like weird dildos in her and shit.
You know what?
And he's stealing mail to pay off like the neighborhood gangster.
Yeah, I blocked it out.
He had that mustache.
I blocked it out.
Fuck. I will need some dial soap.
Yeah, that's fucking
God
nasty.
damn.
Oh my god, I do.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was good, but you don't ever want to watch it again.
Fuck you. I paid my counselor thousands of dollars to bury that.
That shit's dark.
That is nasty.
Yeah,
I do remember. Oh my god.
Bloody sheets. Bloody sheets.
Because at the very beginning, weren't they looking at like high school girls or like middle school girls, and they're like all like it's
the dirty diaper of this entire list. For
so
sure.
nasty. That shit's soggy.
It's really good, but you don't want to watch it.
Yeah, it makes you feel weird.
Number 15, Split.
Yeah,
we got a lot of hate.
Yeah,
when we
okay. So look, guys, we like Split. It's not the praise all be all movie that. It's not fucking Primal Fear. It's not Primal Fear, and it's not like something like that. It's not so goddamn mind bending that you're like, yeah, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was a good M. Night Shyamalan film. And like we said, we're getting I know this seems low on the list, but we're getting into really good movies now. Like this, James McAvoy's fucking Oscar-worthy performance.
Yeah.
He should be in the Oscars for what he did.
For sure, yeah.
There was just some loose ends I feel like people didn't pay enough attention to, but it was nice to see M. Night Shyamalan return to form and do the M. Night Shyamalan thing. Even though The Visit, I felt like was a really good movie too.
The Visit's amazing.
I like The Visit as well. But I like Split a lot. We just didn't like it as much as everybody else did.
Yeah.
So next up, do you agree with this? That I would put Cult of Chucky at number 14 above Split?
I was looking at that. I'm wondering how many dicks you sucked to get that there. But no, I mean, I can
if you have to ask, you can't afford it. It's just entertainment, man. It's so entertaining.
Cult of Chucky was above Split. As your 14 list.
It's just so batshit and fun, and it stays in the goddamn canon somehow with all its craziness. It's so cool.
It doesn't just stay in the canon. They create a new storyline from the canon and move from there.
It didn't just do the same thing that the rest of the franchise did. It did new things, and it had the balls to do it.
And then
it's not great. It's not like perfect, but it's just so entertaining, man. I love it.
And then she made it with Jennifer Tilly. So good for that.
The Girl with All the Gifts is on my list for this year at number 13. This is a movie. Gemma Arterton is gorgeous, and she's a great actress. And this is such a cool take on a zombie film, and it's such a widespread dystopian future, crazy fucking movie. Like at sometimes it drags a little bit, but it's such a cool idea for the zombie genre that I thought it was a fantastic movie. Yeah, dude, it's.
I gotta watch it.
You should watch that shit. Number 12, pure entertainment value.
The Babysitter.
The Babysitter.
Holy fuck, dude! Yeah. I had a blasty blast in my pantsies.
It's sexy. It's so sexy.
Oh my god, when those girls.
No.
Oh my god.
Do it slow. Do it sexy.
You did feel like Arnold.
Just barely outside of the top 10, man. Never Hike Alone.
Oh man,
this movie didn't get released on any major platforms. It's a fucking fan film, and it managed to be my 11th favorite horror movie of the fucking year.
It's fucking great.
You guys did such an amazing job with this, man. You managed to do what studios can't do in a fan film. It's so fucking cool. Like, if you want to see Jason brought back and you're not going to get it, if you haven't seen this, it's on fucking YouTube for free.
Not Jason Bourne, Jason fucking Voorhees.
Yeah, watch it right fucking now. But number 10, Creep 2 barely edged it out for me. I want to be your best friend, even though you might stab me to death and eat.
I would still be his best friend.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just keep knives away from it.
If you want to watch the best possible version of found footage in 2017-18. Watch the Creep movies. Number 9, this is gonna piss people off. I count Alien Covenant so high on the list. Like the movie does have problems with it, CGI and some other stuff involved too. But there are several scenes in that movie that Ridley Scott brought back the horror to the franchise. Like there's a couple scenes in the movie that legitimately scared me with the fucking fast-moving albino aliens and shit. I thought it was a great piece into the franchise, and I know a lot of people hate it, but when you consider this movie and what it means and how much story it carries in it, and then the fact that they put so much hardcore horror vibes in it, it has a special place in my hearts. So number 8,
Get Out.
Get Out.
I mean,
Get out!
Get out of my fucking face!
Mom, get him out of my room! Get Out. Get Out almost gets watered down because it gets so much praise from everywhere and every circle, and rightfully so. But I think that as a movie, it's so clean, man. It's so clean.
It looks good.
And it's funny, and it's written well, and it's done so well. It's just like a it's like a well-oiled fucking horror machine. It's got social commentary, which John Carpenter, the best of horror, have been able to add social commentary into it. It's got funny moments in it. It's got really creepy moments in it, and it's entertaining from fucking start to finish. I think it's just I'm super fucking pumped that it's getting Oscar nominations and shit like that.
I love it.
Number 7, barely edging that out for me, was The Devil's Candy.
Remind me again, because I forgot.
Devil's Candy was Mark with the C from Empire Records. Long hair, tattoos. He was a painter.
Oh, fuck,
and remember
yeah.
that fat dude's like, I like to sing it loud.
That movie's fucked up, dude. Yeah, he likes to paint shit, and then he gets possessed by the devil.
Such a great story about a father and his love for his daughter. The best part about it was...
This is Bob Ross on acid.
I love this movie. So, number 6, barely edging that out, is a movie I don't ever want to watch again because it made me feel weird. Like,
oh my god,
like
yeah.
when you're in high school and the bully wants to kick your ass after school, but things seem dark and weird and it's wintertime.
No.
It just gives you that icky feel.
I don't want it,
but
Jim.
it's so good.
Fucking jackhammer to your dick. Shut up!
When we were in high school, unfortunately, we had one kid actually murder another kid in the high school, and it was really fucking weird and a strange feeling. I don't think you were in the same school as me when it happened, but I knew both the kids, and it was just a strange feeling. And this movie brought all those feelings back. This is a dark, dark movie that does not make you feel good into the night.
No.
It's the most true horror feeling movie on this list. Number 5, Raw. Monday night.
Oh my god. Vince McMahon, what have you done to sell your tickets?
This is that movie that's going to have you going, oh, fuck, no, don't, shit. Nasty.
I had no words to really express how I feel.
Nasty.
I didn't want to pass out or vomit or anything. Again, you got to take those with a grain of salt.
You just want to get up against your back wall like, no, make the bad man stop.
Go to a happy place. Go to a happy place. You feel like Seabass just attacked you in the fucking your stall.
Because the very last shot of the movie takes this and it turns this movie into almost a superhero origin story of a fucking cannibal. And it's just so cool the way it's done. So it just
a great movie.
Fucking landed with me.
Great movie.
This feels weird for me to put this next movie here at number 4.
It feels weird to me.
I'd understand if you wanted to rearrange this and put it way further down the list, but to me, number 4 is Gerald's Game. It was just so entertaining and well made and well acted. And then you've got this domestic situation happening, but then you add in this almost supernatural crime sort of element to it, and then the last ending court scene, if you know what I'm talking about, just takes it to another level. I just feel like this movie's really underrated and such a good, entertaining watch. It's so well made and easy to take in and almost streamlined that you almost forget to acknowledge how good it really is. But it's just so fucking entertaining.
Who would have ever thought that the girl from Son-in-Law would be such a great actress?
I know, that's fucking crazy. It Comes at Night is my number 3 best horror movie
Remind me
of the
again.
year.
It's been a while.
You don't remember It Comes at Night?
Not really.
That's Joel Edgerton, the red door in the room with the families.
Oh no, I agree with you.
Yeah, I feel like this movie pissed a lot of people off because it's the worst named and the best named movie at the same time. And literally, when our screening ended, some guy went, "What the fuck?" Like, people wanted a monster to come at night and eat people. When it ended, I felt not as much, but I felt the same feeling almost in a way as when I watched 7 and 7 ended.
God,
When I watched 7 for the first time and it ended, I literally sat there for like 10 minutes like,
Yeah,
Oh, that's fucking movie. Like, I love movies.
It
like,
gives you that gut wrench reaction.
And this movie did that for me. That when it ended, I was just blown away. I was like, "That's fucking intense." I mean, that is that moves the needle like 100 points. Number 2 for me is, and a lot of people are gonna fucking poo-poo this. Technically, it came out in 2015, but it was released to a lot of people this past year. That's when I saw it. I was comfortable with adding to the list because it had to be spoken about. The Black Coat's Daughter. Dude, this movie scared me like almost to Exorcist levels.
What?
Yeah, it got in my soul and shit in my mouth.
Nothing will ever go with the demon face.
It's such a slow burn. Like, it takes forever to really get into the meat of it. But the music, there was like some asshole with a violin the whole time going, "Fuck your soul, fuck your soul, fuck your soul."
He was mad at his orchestra teacher. He's like, "I can play the violin." I think the slow burner kind of horror films do lend themselves to the fact that they can scare you on an emotional level and get right inside your butthole and make you think that I make the right decision getting Taco Bell late at night. Probably not.
It's just, dude, it freaked me out.
Yeah, it is one of those movies, like it is, that you're like watching it and you're like, I'm not comfortable anymore at all. I'm sitting in my home where my children sleep,
where my children play with their toys,
and I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, so poo-poo if you want to, but I fucking love. I think it's the most underrated movie in the past 10 years.
Yeah, they took a dump in your mouth right now, but whatever.
Number 1, the Equincio Super Sancho Texas Burrito. It's it. Now, this isn't the scariest movie. To me, the scariest movie of the year was Black Coat's Daughter. Fucking ice maker. Fucking goddamn ice making son of a bitch. I
gotta get a team together to kill it.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Fucking hurts. But I did that.
The moment where, and you see,
could you mind your business by Holly?
The moment in you see it a little bit of it in the trailer when they're playing the projection slides, and Pennywise shows up. The moment where he got unexplainably huge all of a sudden, like my wiener at 9 o'clock in the morning.
It was so fucking weird.
When I wake up and I hit it like a piece of steel, I'm like, "Ow! Where'd you come from?"
Go down.
When he gets gigantically huge, and that scene happened, dude, and it literally, for the first time maybe ever in a theater, I thought, I might need to go in the hallway. I almost had a panic attack. That scene did scare me.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, did I shit my pants? Maybe I did. Maybe a smell is coming from my crotchal regions because I pooped and he might be up there.
It happened. It was a huge fucking movie. It meant a lot. It made a huge dent in the year of 2017 in movies in general, not just horror. But the movie was really good. The kids were likable. The story was done well. It's a remake. And how often are remakes special? And this was special. And it was just so fucking good from start to finish.
And I agree with your list as far as it being number 1 because it opened the gateway for other horror movies to come through. Because of it.
Comment down below. Fucking hate it, love it. Say whatever you guys want. Put your top 10, top fucking 50, whatever you guys want.
Is my wing to pay? I don't even know anymore.
I might be. But 2017, just like 2016, was a great fucking year for horror. We love your goddamn faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button to get some motherfucking goddamn wham opinion.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie. We watched a movie.